God dag og velkommen til Sjøreine Teknisk Skole. Og i dag 17. mai. Gratulerer med dagen, Norge! Woohoo! Well, hello there. I must apologize for my terrible Norwegian pronunciation, and I hope I haven't offended anybody, but today is 17th of May. And does that mean anything to you? It might not. It's actually Norwegian Independence Day. And Norwegians are very, very proud people. And they're very proud of their flag. And I'm going to show you how to draw the Norwegian flag. So basically what you want to do is kind of start off with a square. Okay? And then if you take half that square, half that kind of the width of the square, and then kind of double it here, so that's about equal, and then you need to split that into 3, and then you do an extra kind of third on this side here like that, okay? And then you're going to want another box exactly the same, and then what happens is that these lines here go all the way through, and then you do something similar on here, split that into, so that's there, split that into 3, and then 1, 2, and an extra one there, and then that will come down here, that will come there, that will come kind of there, and then you want an extra box there and an extra box there, and that's kind of how it all goes together. And what I'm going to do is draw all around the outside and hope it all kind of comes together, because it'd be nice if it did. So I'm going to draw the cross in the middle first, just to kind of get my bearings. So that will kind of go to there, and that will go to there. Okay, and then draw the up and down parts of the cross there and there, and then you can draw the red boxes. It's going to be kind of like that, and then draw those bits there. Okay, well I'm going to colour this in a moment, but first of all I'll show you how to draw a pennant as well, because the Norwegians, they love flying their flags, and so I'm going to show you a kind of a pennant flying. Where's that kind of corner up there? So I'm going to make that going up there, and this kind of gets narrower and narrower like that. There we go. And I suppose again the box will be about there, and then so it's basically it's a Norwegian flag that's kind of chopped that way, and then you're going to want this sort of square in there, and then those bits will be going along there. So we can draw the flagpole going off like that, and then the flag is coming kind of like that, and there. And why on earth am I doing the Norwegian flag, the Norwegian Independence Day? Well, some of you watch some of my other videos might know that I'm actually half Norwegian, and as my mother is Norwegian and she lives with me in the back of my house. She has her own part of the house, but she was born and brought up in Norway, and at the end of the war my father was in the British Army, and he went to Norway to help with the liberation after Norway was under occupation for most of the war, and they kind of met and they fell in love and one thing and another, and no, I didn't come along immediately, but my brother and sister did, and then I came along, and we never actually spoke any Norwegian in the house, so any Norwegian that I've learned very, very recently. I didn't go to Norway till I was really quite old, and I had grown up children of my own. It's because my father was in the army, we were always on the move. Right, So now I'm going to paint these colours in, and I've mixed up a bit of colour already because I need it to be quite strong colour. Firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of shading into the what's the word I'm looking for? There you go, pennant here. Okay, and so you can kind of see what I'm doing at first. So I'm kind of putting the shadow in, and then that will kind of fade out there, and then we'll probably have a little bit of shadow kind of down there, and that will fade out a bit there. We can maybe make that a little bit darker, like that. Good. So that's kind of put some modelling into the shape of the pennant, which I'm now going to dry with my trusty hairdryer. If you watched my videos before, you'll have seen this many times. I've had this hairdryer for years and years, and it always sits on my desk ready to blast away at a moment's notice. So I'm going to do all the reds first, and it's quite a strong, dark-ish, rich kind of red, kind of a blood red. So if you can do that, I think it needs to be a bit darker still. Actually, I think maybe. I think that might be a little. Ah! What am I doing? I'm doing the wrong colour. I'm doing entirely the wrong colour. Ah! What am I doing? I'm drawing the flag of Iceland. This is completely wrong. Oh my goodness me. Let's see. This is going to be a lesson in how to recover. This is going to be a lesson in how to recover from mistakes. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to put the red on. Now, really, what I should do, of course, is start this lesson all over again. But you know, this is my third attempt. I haven't made that mistake before. The first time I did the whole thing and I hadn't actually turned the video camera on. And I don't know. I think this must be a kind of dyslexia thing. I think, you know, saying red and blue, they're a kind of similar tonal value, I suppose, and they're just going to, I don't know, what happened there? That's really strange. We'll see if we can get away with it. It's going to be a really messy kind of picture now. Anyway, you know that I'm not perfect. And the second one, what happened to the second one? I can't remember. It didn't fit quite, I don't think. and it just looked messy. I didn't use a ruler. I tried using a ruler the first time, and then I thought that looked too perfect, and it didn't quite look fun enough. And then the second time, I can't even find it. I think I've thrown it away. Oh no, the second time I used a different kind of paint, and it was a really kind of, I was using acrylic paint, and I was going to be really clever and show you how you can mix colours from the three process colours, which are magenta and cyan and yellow. And I was going to be really clever and, you know, show you this is how you do it, okay? And it didn't work, and I couldn't get a good shade of red. It kept coming out very pink and thing. Because I suppose, again, I see I was just about to do it again. I suppose probably because I hadn't rehearsed it properly. And there you go. People keep asking me to do these videos, and I don't think they realise quite how much work goes into them. They say, oh, please do this for me, please do that for me. I get people nagging me particularly to do horses. And horses are really quite difficult, and when I do a horse I want it to be good. And so I'm not going to do a horse until I feel really confident that it's going to be good, because I just know all those people who can ask me to do horses are going to be very critical about it. And so anyway, let's see how we are doing here. I think we need a little darker. It's quite a dark royal blue you want in there, and that's going to come down there, like that. And what's the time? 9 minutes. You see, I'm starting to rush it now. I can feel the time pressure, and I suppose I shouldn't have done the pennant. That's what takes the extra time. but I thought that would look rather fun. And someone might quite like that. It's the kind of thing people go, oh, I could have a tattoo done like that. And if you do, don't blame me. But there you go. How to draw the Norwegian flag. And I suppose I should write. Where are we now? Can we do gratulere med dagen Norge! Exclamation mark, which means congratulations for the day, Norway. And if you want to say happy birthday or anything like that in Norwegian, whatever it is, special day, gratulerer med dagen. Okay, so you've learned something. This has been Sjurainer on the Sjurainer Drawing School. And if you enjoyed that, keep coming back to the Sjurainer Drawing channel on YouTube. And in the meantime, keep practicing, keep drawing, and good dog. Bye.